So, we finally have all the answers. And yet here I stand, feeling like I understand even less than I did before. This talk of the unity of a multiverse? Dead friends appearing again? It is all simply too much. Does it? Perhaps you find all this satisfactory, but I am afraid I do not. We must take the word of a murderer and follow him into the Unity? What if it does nothing the Starborn have claimed? I do not know how to respond. I understand what you are trying to say, but I just cannot feel the same way. Yes, I understand there are profound implications to all of this, but I do not see how you can be so eager to follow in the footsteps of the Starborn. Even if everything the Starborn have said is true, if you pass into this Unity and come out in some other universe, look at who they are and what they have become. They have the faces and voices of people you know, but are nothing like them. Are you not at all worried that the same fate would befall you? That you would become someone unrecognizable to the rest of us? That feels very much like you are just trying to delay this conversation as long as possible. But you are not wrong. And certainly, at this point, we would not want the artifacts falling into any other hands. We should get back to it. Now that we know what to work towards, there's no time to waste.
Looks clear. Initiating landing sequence.
Good day, Captain.
Shows no mercy!
Aim straight and steady.
They should have known better. Best not to leave anything useful behind. Have made a grave mistake.
Do it again.
What was that?
Get ready!
What was that?
Brothers and sisters, now is the time. We must spread the word of the Great Serpent across the settled systems. We must speak. And if the unbelievers refuse to listen, then they will be purged. We must go to their places, where they are, where they were, where they will be. We must pave the galaxy with scales, and all who stand before us will fall.
Brothers and sisters, we are the children of the Great Serpent, spreading his divine word. Forget any home you once knew, for we are now wanderers of the cosmos. We have outgrown the home world, outgrown the politics and lack of faith that have kept our people weak. No more! Our support now comes only from each other. Our supplies come from wherever we can find them. Spread across the settled systems are numerous settlements and installations. Many lie abandoned, skeletons from the unbelievers' arrogant colony war. But still ripe with provisions and technology. So go forth and take whatever you need from the living or the dead.
The Night Serpent is upon you! This is unacceptable!
Brothers and sisters, now is the time. We must spread the word of the Great Serpent across the settled systems. We must speak. And if the unbelievers refuse to listen, then they will be purged. We must go to their places, where they are, where they were, where they will be. We must pave the galaxy with scales, and all who stand before us will fall.
Brothers and sisters, we are the children of the Great Serpent, spreading his divine word. Forget any home you once knew, for we are now wanderers of the cosmos. We have outgrown the home world, outgrown the politics and lack of faith that have kept our people weak. No more! Our support now comes only from each other. Our supplies come from wherever we can find them. Spread across the settled systems are numerous settlements and installations. Many lie abandoned, skeletons from the unbelievers' arrogant colony war. But still ripe with provisions and technology. So go forth and take whatever you need from the living or the dead.
You are a welcome diversion. What do you need? I keep whatever you give me, yes? That is the deal? Stay safe. I trust you are well. I am happy to help shoulder the load. Some other time, then.
Brothers and sisters, we are the children of the Great Serpent, spreading his divine word. Forget any home you once knew, for we are now wanderers of the cosmos. We have outgrown the home world, outgrown the politics and lack of faith that have kept our people weak. No more! Our support now comes only from each other. Our supplies come from wherever we can find it. Spread across the settled systems are numerous settlements and installations. Many lie abandoned. Skeletons from the unbelievers' arrogant colony war. But still ripe with provisions and technology. So go forth and take whatever you need. From the living or the dead.
so many people, all in one place, I still cannot feel entirely comfortable.
Anything I can help you with?
You will be scanned as you enter the city. Please keep moving.
It's good to see you again. I was wondering if you were going to stop by. Thanks again for getting me back to New Atlantis. The Viewport still makes their drinks just the way I remember.
I feel a lot better too. Steadier. More like myself.
I'm still a little shaky, but I'm doing much better than the last time we met. And my engineering skills are no worse for wear. Have you given any more thought to taking me on as an engineer for your crew?
Are you serious? You'll really give me a chance? I wasn't expecting that. Thank you. I don't know what to say. You have my word that you won't regret this. I'll do my best to live up to your expectations, Captain. Really.
Hope Life, good to see you again. Can I get you something? Oh, is that a story? Remember when I said getting the ingredients was the difficult part? Yeah, about that. I may have gotten ahead of myself. I can mix a mean drink, I could run this bar. But this is something totally new. I want to do it right. But you know what that takes? Credits. Lots of them. More than I have. Oh, believe me, I've been saving for a rainy day for as long as I can remember. It still won't be enough. I need more than just a great product, which clearly I have. But I want to go big. Large-scale production, marketing, distribution. Here's the situation. Opportunity is staring me in the face right now, and I don't want to blink. This can be huge, galaxy-wide. I know it. So, I am willing to concede that I need some external help here. Investors. Know anyone who's rich and likes taking chances?
The men and women I knew who most coveted credits were involved in highly illegal activities. Also, they are all dead.
Okay, well, that is... It's not going to provide any direct help going forward, but, well, thanks. I am once again leaning on you, my very, very good friend, and looking for some help. You can't possibly turn me down, right? Well, a person of your obvious charm and grace must have some connections to wealthy individuals in the settled systems. I'm hoping you can convince a few of them to invest in my little business venture here with the knowledge that they will definitely, absolutely get their credits back. And then some. That's the pitch anyway. You really are the best, you know that? So, you know Walter Stroud, yeah? You both are in that Constellation organization? I think you should chat him up, pitch him the idea, see if he'll bite. If he does, we are that much closer. And if he doesn't, then we figure out a plan B. Go team! I hear there's some sort of citizens group trying to get the old Valroon embassy torn down. When I first heard about it, I thought it was a bit extreme, but really, would you want to move into that place? Me neither. And it's not like they're ever coming back. House Valroon, I mean? Well, at least not make nice and be all diplomatic. We all know how that went. Catch you later.
Excuse me.
Again, who do you think will be the first to ask us questions? Mateo or Noel?
Oh, no. You have any idea how much of my time gets wasted by people who start conversations with that line? All right, let's get it over with. What amazing situation have you discovered that I can't possibly afford to pass up? And you've tried this drink? You think it'll sell? All right. Simple and definitive. I like that. If it were anyone else, I might be inclined to nod politely, express some vague enthusiasm, and suggest setting up a meeting that never happens. But I think you and I have been through enough that I'll trust you and take a chance on this. All right, here's what you're going to do. Go pay a visit to my lovely wife in Neon and tell her I said I've been thinking about rereading Jules Verne. You do that, and we'll get the necessary paperwork underway.
Hi! Ahoy, Captain! Oh! Wow! Thanks so much! Well, we're talking about what could be an infinite number of parallel universes, right? If that's really true, how different do you think they are? Like, are they really similar to this one? Or really weird? Is there one where we're all lizard people? Or one where time runs backwards? What do you think? That'd be cool! But wait, would I be all old like an adult? Or would I be a kid in charge of everything? I think I'd rather be a kid. Well, I kind of do hope it's all true. It really would mean that anything is possible. Okay, bye.
Neon is for indulgence and decadence. I am both disgusted and impressed.
To become part of the most advanced technology corporation in the settled systems.
Ah, Neon. Instant sensory overload.
Have your fun. Live your best life. We'll be here when you're ready.
Credits. Our certified technicians
Has been climbing
Catherine Luzian keeps demanding we look into her husband's murder. Murder, yeah, right.
Clearly the intent is to get us into the Astral Lounge. Shall we follow the signs?
I did enjoy watching your escapades around Neon with Walter. I'm sure it's all he'll talk about next time. Oh, I'm afraid I'm always in the middle of preparing for the next board meeting. If you'll excuse me. Oh, has he now? My dear young man, what have you talked him into? And what better way than to leverage a starship builder? How very clever. Back before Walter and I married, he confessed that he had stashed away a credit stick in a copy of Around the World in 80 Days. Somewhere between a rainy day fund and a slush fund, he said he'd always had a bit of extra money set aside in case opportunities arose. I can't really fault him. They're his credits. He can do as he likes. But over the years, it's become something of a joke between us. When he wants to take a chance on something, it's his way of asking without asking if it's all right with me. I suppose it is. Sweeter when it pans out, but he does have a nose for these things. I'll draw up the appropriate paperwork for the funds. Thank you for bringing me his message.
Is the city meant to inspire or intimidate? Perhaps it depends on your reason for being here.
If I can get some buy-in on this venture, if I was rich, this whole business venture thing would be so much easier. Whoa. This is really happening. Okay, I just lost the ability to think for a moment there. Hang on, give me a second. Whew, all right. That's really fantastic news. But we can't celebrate just yet. We're going to need at least one more solid investor. Oh, I'm sure he could fund most of the business in New Atlantis, if he doesn't already. That's not the point. If I put this all in the hands of a single investor, whoever that is suddenly has a lot of influence. If I have at least 2 investors to start, then one person isn't pulling all the strings, if any strings have to get pulled. Have I mentioned I'm not great with metaphors? So, having Walter backing us is fantastic, but I'd feel much better if there was a third party involved. If you know anyone, now's the time to call in a favor. Very clever. You are kidding, right? You do? I mean, are you really serious about this? Look, I would gladly take your credits if it means you and I can be partners on this, but I'm not trying to guilt you into it. So before you commit, I'm going to give you one last chance to back out. Okay? Wow. Wow! This is so amazing! It's you and me. Well, and Walter. But I'm sure it'll all work out. I'm afraid there's not much in the moment I can do to really thank you for this, but I promise you it will pay off. I've got some people to talk to, and a trip to Galbank in my future. Thank you again so much.
Stop by anytime you'd like to catch up.
Hi, how are you? Never a dull day in the big city. Oh, sure. There's always tons of travel into New Atlantis, so there's no shortage of people to meet. I love talking with the new people and hearing about their journeys. Not to mention, it's also nice and safe. Unlike my brother's job. He's a Marine, and if that wasn't bad enough, he's stationed in Sidonia. He keeps telling me it's safe and how he loves his job, but I just worry about him so much. All I ever hear about Sidonia is how many people get hurt in accidents there. I just pray that he'll be okay. I hope you're right. I just have such a hard time believing that, though. But, oh my, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to dump all of that onto you. It just feels good to get it all off my chest. Have a good one.
Okay. Hello.
You've been gone a long time. Need me to take a look at the ship?
If you don't see if it belongs on your ship, oh, please take a look. Thanks for coming in.
It is a good day, yes? I am always willing to carry an extra weapon. Or two. Or three. We will speak again.
Yes. What?
There are always about a million things to do, and I'm only one person. Personally, I think daylight's overrated. I get by just fine. Happy to make a deal. You need stuff, I need credits. It all works absolutely. You need something else, I'll be here.
I appreciate your help with that task. Good coffee is I enjoy exotic foods from... I know you didn't just say Terra Brew. Surely my ears must be deceiving me. Because to even imply that I would put that liquid garbage into my body is an insult I cannot tolerate. See you.
All day.
I've been reading. It's good stuff. It's about...
Well, one of your old classmates made junior VP. Their father was Now that we're both retired, you mean? I keep trying to push your father to do things. Dance lessons, vacation, take some courses. I'm really interested in early colonial art. But he's just happy as a clam reading in his chair for hours. Wants to know the history of every little thing. It's nice to have time to do both, though. Talking with you has made my day.
I've got lifetimes
serious.
worth of books and videos to occupy me. You know, it's supposed to be us taking care of you, right? I'd like to say we'll pay you back the money you sent home. Well, I appreciate it. We appreciate it. More than you know. It's good to have you home.
People ask me why I'm so picky. I wonder why they're so willing to settle.
Ship's docked. Let's go.
Hello.
Oh, sore. One too many squats. Hmm? Oh, sorry. Was doing the tally's work in my head. Been poring over the charts, looking for another match. Think this one might just be it.
Landing site is sufficient. Taking the ship down.
Need something?
What's on your mind?
Hey, what's going on? See you around.
How can I be of service, Captain?
Hostility with
Target's engine is down. Ha! Nice.
touch and go. Those Crimson Fleet goons never stood a chance. I'm not sure if we would have made it out of there without your help. Any way we can repay you. Transferring parts now. Thanks again for the help. UC out.
Landing gear. Check. Thrusters. Check. Landing site. Clear.
Always good to keep the location of the ship in mind when suits are required.
Hi. Please disregard. I attempted an informal greeting, but I am dissatisfied with the results.
Is what Constellation has been for. This place, the Starborn, all of it. Truly the Great Serpent has blessed you.
Strained my patience.